Will Anthony Davis and LeBron James compete for a championship next year in the NBA season? Well, today I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think is going to happen, how the NBA season is going to play out. Will Kawhi Leonard stay, or will they be able to overthrow Kawhi Leonard next year? So let's sit back and enjoy the video. I want to welcome you to the channel, Dreamers Pro. Let's go. So all of the basketball fans out there may be fully aware of the fact that the Lakers just traded from the New Orleans Pelicans for Anthony Davis, and he is considered to be maybe one of the top 5 basketball players in the world. And he got traded to a team where some who consider LeBron James to still be the best player in the world, and now they're going to be teammates. And a lot of people, including Vegas, a lot of the odd makers have been saying that the Lakers are now the favorites to win the NBA championship next year. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, it's just quickly to remember what actually happened in the Western Conference this season that just passed. The Western Conference was loaded with so many teams. You had Portland, you had Denver, you had Houston, you had Golden State, you had OKC, you have all of these teams. And remember, the Lakers weren't a playoff team. They didn't make the playoffs last year. Now, granted, I think with the addition of Anthony Davis, I think that the Lakers will absolutely make the playoffs, although I don't think it's going to be the cakewalk that everyone is seeming to think that it's going to be in this next season. I can't make any projections or predictions right now, simply because the Lakers haven't finished their off-season. They actually haven't even got started yet because they haven't made any major signings. Remember, they traded away Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and so many picks that they have. So the team is depleted. So it's actually, we just have to sit back and wait and see what their team is going to look like going into the season, and what are the trades they may pull off during the season when it starts, during the 2019-2020 season. Now, some people, just because of the star power, they're going to say that, they believe LeBron and them are going to win the championship. I'm going to be a little bit more reserved, because I think Kawhi Leonard is going to have something to say about it, whether or not he plays, whether he's playing with the LA Clippers or he's going to be playing with the Toronto Raptors. So if you had to ask me what I think my bet is, I'm actually going to bet on the field. I'm not betting on the Lakers because I don't know what they look like. I don't know how they're going to play. I don't know how LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to mesh in this coming season, so it's going to be really hard for me to predict. Now, of course, I could be wrong. They can go on and win the championship and, and prove a lot of people right who said that they were going to. But me, on the other hand, I'm just a little bit more apprehensive to make such a prediction so early in the season. But that's the purpose of this video, because what I want to know is, I want to know what you basketball fans out there, just like me, I want to know what you guys think. Who you think is going to win the NBA championship. I also want to know who you think is going to be the MVP of the season, this coming season. Because, to be honest, I don't know who it's going to be. It could be Kawhi, it could be LeBron, it could be AD, it could be, it could be whoever. The field is wide open. It could be Giannis. Again, maybe Giannis is going to have something to say about it this season because they got really close. Maybe they may actually make it to the finals next year if Kawhi is not playing in the East. Maybe they make it to the finals with Kawhi in the East. Who knows what's going to happen? I think it's going to be a very, very, very intriguing season for basketball fans. I think we're in for a treat. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Now, if you put a gun to my head and you said, hey man, make a prediction right now, who you think is going to win the NBA championship next year? My prediction is on whatever team that Kawhi Leonard is playing for, that's the team that's going to win the championship. If he's playing on the Toronto Raptors, I'm betting my money on them. If he's playing for the LA Clippers, I'm betting my money on them. Because remember, the LA Clippers took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games, and they don't even have any All-Stars. They have no All-Stars, and they took them to 6 games. Just when people thought they were tanking, they ended up taking, the Golden State Warriors to 6 games in the playoffs. Now, I know, no series is the same because Golden State went off to beat the brakes off of the Portland Trailblazers, but, that doesn't mean that, the LA Clippers didn't play really well. So going into the season, I don't know who's going to win. I'm putting my money on Kawhi, but I want to hear what you guys think. I want to know who you think is going to come out of NBA champs. Yes, I know it's an early prediction, but hey, if Vegas is doing it, so can we. So, let's just, put your opinion out there. Let us know what you think. Let's have a debate on it. And I also want to know who you think is going to be the MVP of the coming season. Whatever you think in your heart, be bold enough to say it, man. Because I remember a few months ago, I predicted that Kawhi Leonard in the video we did, which is called Kawhi Leonard, the next king of the NBA. I predicted that he was going to be an NBA champion and he was going to win the finals. And actually, we're going to link that video below so you can go see. This was when he was in the second round of the playoffs, when they were playing against Philadelphia. and I predicted that he was going to win the championship and become MVP when so many people picked either Golden State or Giannis. So I made my prediction. I went out on a limb. Turns out I was right. I'm not saying I'm a guru, but I just want to hear what you guys think. So in the comment section below, let us know who you think is going to win the championship, and let us know who you think is going to be the MVP. I wanted to get into discussion, and whatever you guys suggest, we may actually end up doing a video on that. But with that being said, I just want to wish you guys a great day. Welcome again to the channel. If you're a basketball fan, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it. With that being said, wishing you a great day. This is Charles here.